All right, so it's Monday morning, at about 9 a.m. or so. I did a workout this morning. I did a chest back workout, and this workout felt really good. I mean, it felt really good. I was able to push myself pretty hard. Yeah, and the funny part is that I don't think I actually got a really good night's sleep last night. I woke up this morning at about 6:30. I felt kind of tired, kind of drained. I debated going back to bed, but I got up. I got a couple things done. I took my pre-workout, so I'm still taking the same non-stimulant pre-workout. And I don't know if it's just, the taste or whatever, the memory of the taste of the pre-workout. But I kind of just almost immediately got into this workout mode. Like, it just triggered something, and I started getting really pumped for the workout, and it ended up being a really good workout. So that was a victory in my mind. I really needed to overcome that, and yeah. So anyway, right after my workout, I thought about what I talked about. I don't know whether it was yesterday. The like getting away from taking protein shakes right after my workout, and so I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll have some sort of whole food, something. I was thinking, I don't know, some peanut butter, maybe banana. I don't really know. I was looking around, and then it kind of dawned on me that I'm not really that hungry, or I wasn't really that hungry. And so I just started drinking some more water. I did feel thirsty. I am still thirsty. I'm drinking a lot of water. But that was like another victory right after my workout victory, because just because I said that I was going to start eating whole foods after my workouts instead of my protein shake doesn't mean that I need to go eat right after my workout. And in fact, I really wasn't hungry, and I'm still not really that hungry. I just think I was thirsty. So, yeah, that was a pretty big victory for me, and it tells me that I'm on the right track. It tells me that I'm getting my mind out of the way instead of just falling into these habits. I'm just listening to myself, and it feels really good. Anyway, I'm out right now at our township office. I just went in to talk to them to see about. So I looked online. I found this is for my attic gym renovation. So it looked like in New Jersey there's this thing called a minor work permit, where you could just tell them, as long as it fit the criteria, you could start the work and maybe submit the application. I don't even know if there were inspections required or whatever. But so that's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm that with them. I had printed out what I thought was the permit application that I have to submit. Anyway, I asked about this, and the woman looked at me with this blank stare and just shook her head no. And I said, well, I don't know. I saw something online for New Jersey stating that you could do this minor work, and you could just notify the office and you could start on the work before the application was approved, the permit. And she's like, no, that's only if, let's say it's the dead of summer and your air conditioner breaks, or there's like an emergency situation where you have to do something. So apparently that's not a thing. So it doesn't look like I'm going to have the ability to start this project until I actually submit the paperwork. There's actually two things I have to submit: this building subcode, and then there's also an electrical subcode. I mean, the application doesn't look hard. It's something I can just fill out pretty quickly, give a description of the work. And then I asked, well, do I have to submit like plans? And she's like, I'm like, okay, well, where are the instructions? It doesn't tell me that. And so I'm going to draw up a plan showing where the outlets are going to go and that, and what I plan to do. So now here's the bad part. I asked if she knew about how long it's going to take to get the permit approved once I submit it. And she said, right now, From the time it comes into our office, it's taking about 3 weeks. I'm like, really? I mean, somebody could probably look at this in about a minute, okay, and approve it. It's like, I'm not doing a lot. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, maybe there's some big construction projects going on that people have. I don't know. Anyway, so that's kind of putting the kibosh on my plans. I was actually hoping they were going to say I could start on it. I got some 2x4s yesterday. I got insulation. I was planning to take today to actually just go work on it. But that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's kind of demoralizing, but it is what it is. And the reason that I'm actually going with a permit is I'm thinking that I'm actually going to put a closet up there as well. And that would actually be, in a sense, adding a bedroom, right? You add a room with a closet to your house basically is adding a bedroom. And so I feel like that's important for the township to know. If we ever go to sell the house, they're going to need to know this kind of stuff. And so I would just rather deal with it now and not have to worry about issues later, getting fined because I didn't do permits for things. So yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be working out in the basement for the next 3 weeks or so. I don't know, maybe the permit will come in quicker. I don't know. So anyway, I got to think of something else to do today because, like I said, I was planning on working up in the attic. Maybe I'll end up taking a bike ride somewhere. Either a bike ride or maybe I'll drive out to a different park and take a walk, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. The day is young. Okay, I spent the last couple hours filling out the permit application for the work I want to do in the attic, and I drafted up a little diagram, like blueprint of the work I'm going to do. I think the woman said I needed that also. So when I was working on that, I realized our township building is right off this trail that I always walk and ride on. So I'm like, wow, killed two birds with one stone, right? Go for a bike ride. I can drop off the application and then keep on riding. So I got to remember this. Like, if I got to come back to, I don't know, pay or pick up the permit, let's just ride down here. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go submit this permit and finish up this ride, and that will probably be it for today. Oh, also, I said I didn't eat anything after my workout. The only thing I've had so far today is a protein bar. I think it's about 1 o'clock. So I feel good. I don't really feel hungry. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, well, I guess that wasn't the end of the vlog for today. I just rode my bike to the end of the trail here, and the last part of this trail to the end here, it's kind of like this long, gradual incline, and I'm riding my single speed, and it's kind of tough. This isn't the best gear for riding, but you gotta put some muscle into it to get up. But I did something a little different. I'm wearing this hat, right? So I put my head down so that I can only see maybe, I don't know, 15 feet in front of me, and I only worried about the current pedal stroke that I'm doing, like this little spot where I'm riding at the time. And I wasn't looking ahead at the long incline that I had to go up. And it's the easiest I've ever gotten up that hill. In fact, I got to the end where there's a road you got to cross, and like I couldn't believe it. I looked up and I was like, I was at the road. I mean, it's a good thing I looked up and then just darted across the road. But the reason I'm bringing this up is this is the kind of stuff that I wanted to talk about with this new journey that I'm on. And I was able to get up that hill so easily because I got my mind out of the way. You know, if I let myself look ahead at what I had to accomplish, this goal of climbing up this hill, you know, my mind would have been saying, oh my God, this is hard. Oh my God, look at the long, you know. But I put my head down and I just worried about where I am, making each pedal stroke. And it was so much easier. That's a big win. That's a big win. That makes 3 big wins today, I think. We're on a roll. All right, well, I'm almost all the way back home. You know, I rode back here the same way that I rode up that hill, kind of with my head down, my hat down, just looking at the trail in front of me, you know, not worried about what hill I'm climbing or anything like that. I will say that, you know, I'm very familiar with this trail. There's hardly anybody out on it at all today. I would not recommend people do this like on the road or on, you know, any sort of path or trail that you're not familiar with. Again, I'm very familiar with this trail. I would also, you know, as I was doing this, I would look up every 15-20 seconds to make sure, you know, there's not someone coming the other way, or I'm not, you know, coming up on a walker or something like that. But yeah, it just kind of, I guess, struck home or highlighted to me, I think how much more my body is capable of doing if my mind isn't there to just chatter away and talk it out of doing it. You know, I guess that's the big lesson for me in this. But yeah, anyway, I really do think that's going to be it for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.